Engine 11, Engine 22, Paramedic Engine 1, Paramedic Engine 7, Paramedic Engine 23, Truck 1, Truck 10, Truck 16, Truck 38, Squad 4, Battalion 2, Battalion 3, Division 1. Respond to Ethridge Street, northwest at Pelham Street. Engine 11, Engine 22, Paramedic Engine 1, Engine 7, Paramedic Engine 23, Truck 1, Truck 10, Truck 16, Truck 38, Squad 4, Battalion 2, Battalion 3. Respond to Ethridge Street and Pelham Street. Advise several homes on fire at the location, 0531 hours, Tac 3 with an operator.
Engine 11, Battalion 2, Battalion 3. Engine 11 responding with 6 personnel.
Battalion 3 received. Division 1 received.
Landing Fire Department Division 1, confirm you're en route.
That's confirmed with radio, we're en route.
Appreciate it.
Truck 16 radio. You can show us on scene, Ethridge and Pelham. We're going to have 2 one-story wood frame single-family dwellings on fire. We got a third one-story wood frame starting to catch. These are going to be vacant, boarded-up structures. We got one house already on the ground. We'll be defensive in 2 of the structures, offensive in 1. Truck 16 is going to have Pelham command.
Receive working fire, 0536 hours.
Engine 1 is out with truck 16.
Command Engine 1, plug right there. And let's put your deck gun and let's start working this house right here.
Gotcha. Truck 1 on scene.
Command of Truck 1. Let's call that the Bravo exposure. Open up that side over there. We used to have some homeless people that lived in that house. We've had 2 small fires in it previously. Take a quick look, just pop a door and see if there's anything inside of it. And tell me what you look on the Bravo side of the Bravo exposure.
Engine 16 is on scene. Engine 23 on scene.
Engine 16, catch that plug right there at Pelham and come lay up here just in front of truck 16.
Engine 11's on scene. We got a plug if you need it.
Command Engine 11. I need you to come up here and you're going to pull a second line. We're going to get you on the middle house.
Engine 11, second line, middle house. Copy.
Commander Truck 1, you and Engine 1, y'all are going to have the Bravo exposure. You'll have Bravo area exposure command on that side.
Receive, Engine 1 has Bravo exposure command.
Battalion 2 on scene.
0538.
2 on scene.
Truck 16, Battalion 2. We got one house, Bravo exposure. We got fire on it. We need to probably make a quick search on it. Knowing it's occupied by homeless. Primary house is going to be on the ground, completely gone. And then we got a small amount of fire, smoke showing, another one-story wood frame. It's going to be the Delta exposure. Company C is going to have Delta exposure. Company 1 is going to have Bravo exposure. I got Engine 11 coming up, start working the line on the primary fire building that's on the ground.
Battalion 2 receive. Battalion 2 be established command and accountability.
Receive.
Division 1 on scene.
Squad 401.
0539.
Division 1 Battalion 2.
Go ahead, Battalion. Division 1.
I got a second alarm already en route. I'll meet you at the command post. Let's ensure we got at least 2 working. Simple.
Truck 16 to command. Engine 1 has a plug. Engine 16 has a plug. We got 2 hydrants on either side of the incident. Both engines up to them.
Command receive.
Squad 14 command. Truck 16 to command. We're going to be offensive on the Delta exposure.
Receive. Let me know once you complete the primary on the Delta exposure, truck 16.
Battalion 3 on scene.
0540.
Roll call command.
Command Engine 1. And you're on the Bravo exposure, correct?
That's affirmative.
Receive.
Truck 1 Command. Primary search complete on the Bravo exposure. We can still get this one right here put out with engine 1. It's only in the attic.
Engine 7's on scene.
Receive. Okay. No thing. Division 1 Command. Go back to the command post.
16 Sergeant to the hydrant. Can you charge it?
Truck 10, we're out with you.
Engine 22 Command. What's this thing? Engine 1 with water supply.
Truck 16, the squad 4 feet. Go ahead and give me top side ventilation on the Delta exposure. Engine 1. Once you get that hydrant charge, go ahead and put the deck gun on the Bravo exposure. Engine 16.
Command, I apologize. If you just traffic for engine 1, we're having issues with the plug. Truck 16 to command. Primary all clear Delta exposure.
Truck 1, go ahead and put your stick up. We're going to go defensive on all 3 structures. I'm going to get the Delta side exposure. Clear that out. Squad 4 Bravo. Disregard top side ventilation.
Truck 1 received.
Tank 3 to command.
Go ahead and Tank 3.
Yeah, that third exposure would be the one on Finley Street. You got fires already through the roof coming. It's going to be fully involved here in just a minute. You got 22s over here, and you got truck 1 that could be utilized to put their stick up.
That's affirmative. I already advised truck 1 to put their stick up. We're going to go defensive on all 3. Truck 16, go ahead and come outside. Let's utilize your aerial on the main exposure. I mean the main house fire.
Engine 22 command. Engine 1, 5-inch intake has been jammed. Engine 22 is pulling up. 22 is going to get his water supply.
Receive. Engine 22 be water supply for truck 1.
Squad 480 command. We got water on the fire on the Delta exposure. Division 1 command.
Go ahead, Division 1.
They're getting a good knock on the exposure on the Delta. They should have it out here in a second. You stay offensive in the Delta, defensive on the other 2. Need to set up a RIT for Delta.
Receive. Command to Engine 1. Once we get truck 1's aerial up, I'm going to want you guys to get away from that main house fire on that you're hitting from that side.
Engine 1 received.
Engine 8 is going to be on scene level 2 across the additional tacked out channel.
Received 0546.
Engine 14 is on scene.
Received.
Division 1 command. I'm going to be in operation. Delta exposure.
Command received.
Tank 3, we'll get your safety on that.
Truck 1, how you coming with that aerial?
Getting ready to set it up now.
Engine 1. Go ahead. I need you to get off that front porch for me. We're going to be defensive on that. We're about to put the aerial up and knock that down.
Engine 1 received. Operation Squad 4A. Operation Squad 4 Alpha. Squad 4 Alpha, Chief. Are you guys on the attack line in the Delta exposure? That's affirmative, Chief. We're open up. 16 has working 1 into 3/4. We got 1 squad member getting ready to get in the attic now. All right, 2-4, you do have fire in the attic, all the way back to the Alpha side of this exposure. I think I got it. Operations at Engine 16-16. Squad 4 command. Squad 4 is division exposure. East side exposure command. All right, 2-4, everybody, all units operating in the Delta exposure is going to be reporting to Division 1. I'm operations. I got squad 4, truck 16, engine 16. 10-4.
Receive squad 4 division 1. Secondary is going to be complete.
10-4. Operations to command post.
Go ahead, command. Operation.
I'm just trying to give updates to the command post. Operations to Murph.
Go ahead, operation.
Delta exposure. It's going to be 1047, 1047. It's going to be offensive confined to control, primary and secondary is complete.
Proceed.
Command, unit, we're about to put the deck gun from engine 16 on the main exposure and the Bravo exposure. And we're about to put the aerial on the Alpha exposure as well to clear the area out in between our homes.
Air 7's on the same stage at Pelham and Simmons.
Squad 4 Division 1.
Go ahead, squad.
How are we looking for the exterior in that Delta side exposure?
You're looking good. Just make sure you got somebody in the attic. We're going to have to work from Charlie all the way back to Alpha in the attic.
Yeah, we're mounting up high spots right now.
Hey, Chip, when you get a minute, tell me exactly who you got in there. I know I got squad A and B. I got truck 16. Is engine 16 in there with you?
But we have engine 16 with us as well. I'm looking at company 16 and squad 4. A and B.
Copy. Company 16, squad Alpha, squad Bravo.
Engine command. Truck 2's on scene.
330-551.
Safety operations. Truck 1 command. Safety to Delta operations.
Go ahead for operations.
Yeah, I'm calling Division 1 for operations.
Proceed.
Truck 1 command.
Go ahead, truck 1.
The aerial's set up on the Bravo exposure. Engine 1's already knocked the majority of it out with a hand line on the Bravo side of the Bravo exposure.
That's next. We're going to keep it defensive right now. We're going to knock it down from the out exterior.
Safety to Division 1.
Go ahead, safety.
You do have fire in the attic. It's coming out of the eaves on the Charlie side of the structure.
10-4. Operations squad 4. Alpha.
I'm going to go, Chief.
All right, you got fire coming out the attic vents on the Charlie and the Alpha. I don't think we got anybody in the attic. If we do, they're not flowing water.
Good night, Chief. I'm in the attic right now. That line we just pulled is using the attic.
Operation safety. You on stage back there on Charlie for me?
Yeah, it's 10-4. Yeah, it looks like they're on top of it in the Charlie side now.
Operations squad 4 Alpha. You looking good. You still got you got some stuff over in the Alpha Bravo corner in the attic, in the east.
Hey, Chief, we got myself there. We got 2 inches recorders working. We should make this a lot more generally. We should be improving here while you're looking at it.
Truck 1 command, we got water on the aerial.
Operations Murph.
You go from her, he's talking to
I'm gonna have truck 10, engine 14 is my RIT. Delta exposure. We're still offensive.
Copy that.
Truck 21's out.
330-555.
Command post to operations.
Good for operations.
What was the truck that you had on route?
Try it again, you broke up.
What was the truck that you had again on route?
The truck 10? Be the third truck on the first alarm.
Copy.
We're going to have 3 inch 3/4, 2 interior, 1 safety line on the Delta exposure. Fire law stop.
Well, I was looking at that Delta exposure.
Yeah, safety to the interior units. You do have some fire in the eaves on the Bravo Charlie corner as well.
Engine 16, man.
It's operations. Go ahead, 16.
Engine 16 out with the part 3. Go on there.
All right, 10-4. Operations command post. Engine 16 out. Par 3 going to rehab. out of the Delta exposure.
Receive.
Command Engine 16, you can shut down that area. We can go back to hand lines on the ground.
16 receive.
Command to Engine 11.
Go for 11.
Can you guys start hitting hot spots with that hand line you have? Command to Engine 1. Can you start hitting that Bravo exposure with hand lines as well? I see a little fire on the inside, but don't go interior on it.
Engine 1 received. What side of the structure are you seeing visible fire on?
Can you repeat that traffic?
What side of the structure are you seeing visible fire on?
I see hot spots in the ceiling. We can go ahead and shut the area down.
Engine 1 received.
Operation command.
Go ahead, operation.
Update on your Delta exposure. Fire law stop. Primary, secondary complete. Final control.
Command received.
Truck 1 command, you ready to shut the aerial down?
That's affirmative.
Truck 1 engine 22, if you can't shut down the 5-inch, come to truck 1.
Operation safety.
Safety, go ahead.
Let me know when I can stand down red. Delta exposure.
Receive.
Engine 22 to command. Water shut down in the area.
Command received.
Operation command.
Go ahead, operation.
We got 2 engines, 1 truck. Second alarm. I'll release those units.
That's affirmative. I got a command post there taking care of releasing units.
All right, simple.
Receive.
Church 16 to operation. Out Little Park. 5-3. Operation safety. I was tied up. Did you have traffic for me?
That wasn't safety.
Operation command post. Truck 16 is out of the structure. Par 3 rehab.
Proceed.
Currently, we've got Squad 4 Alpha, Squad 4 Bravo, and interior Delta exposure.
Command radio. We have the book of fire knocked out in both structures on the main structure and the Bravo side. We're going to be in the confined patrol phase at this time.
Receive. Confined control. 0603 hours.
Operation command.
Go ahead, operation.
Hey, Captain, we need to start fire investigations if you hadn't already.
Let's see. Command to radio. Can you start a fire investigator at this location?
Receive. 0603.
Safety command. Go ahead, safety.
Sorry, redirect. Safety to division operation.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, you go ahead and stay down red.
All right, 10-4. Operate Squad 4. Hey, I'm going to get engine 14 to pick up their line. I'm not sure which one it is interior. Everybody keep it forward exterior for them. Stand by.
Command operation.
Go ahead, command.
The second alarm has been released. We got still our first alarm units on the scene.
People. Forward your 14. Your line's out.
Engine 23 to command.
Operate Squad 4.
Good squad, chief.
Hey, you guys come on out. Brief truck 10. I'm going to get them to go in and do whatever you guys are working on. Y'all get some rehab. Swap out your cylinder.
Squad 4 receive, chief.
Truck 10, you clear?
Truck in to replace squad 4.
If you need engine 14, just let me know inside.
Appreciate it.
Engine 23 radio. Oh, correction, engine 23 command.
Go ahead, engine 23.
Command, we've knocked the bulk of the fire out on the Charlie side of the Bravo and the main exposure.
Can you repeat that traffic for me?
We've knocked the bulk of the fire down on the Charlie side of both the Bravo and the Delta exposure. You got another assignment for us?
So you have water on the main exposure and the Charlie and the Bravo exposure, you said?
Yes, sir, all on the Charlie side.
That's a negative right now.
23 receive.
Atlanta Fire to command.
Go ahead, command.
Do you have an address for the property?
One of the street numbers is 1047.
1047 Ethridge Street.
That's a negative. It's gonna be on Pelham.
Receive. 1047 Pelham Street.
Operations Command Post. Squad 4 Alpha Bravo. Far 6 out of structure.
Car 6. Receive.
Operations Correction. Far 8.
Car 8. Receive. 06 11.
Command engine 23. Command engine 23.
Go for 23.
Hey, can you check on the Charlie side and see if there's anything going on in the woods? If we need to wet that down to make sure we don't have any brush fires or anything like that.
23 receive, Chief. Everything's wet back here. There's nothing, no embers, no sparks, anything that'll catch the woods on fire.
Receive. Safety to command. Go ahead, command.
Hey, we just took a look in that Bravo exposure. Yeah, floors are all solid in there. You can put crews in. You might finish mopping up if you need to. You got a few hot spots.
What unit is this, Pete?
It'll be Battalion 3 safety.
Receive. You can go ahead and put a crew inside.
Receive. I'll have engine 1 and truck 1 take care of that.
Receive.
Operations Truck 10. Operations Truck 10.
Strap 10, go ahead, sir.
You need any assistance? Are you good?
We're good. There's no visible fire. We're just opening up some window trim and wetting down everything.
10-4. Operations Command.
Safety truck 1.
Truck 1, go ahead.
Hey, if y'all can work that attic space that's left on the Alpha side, you got some fire building.
Receive. We're working our way up there now.
Copy.
Operations Truck 10. You're going to be reporting to Command. We're shutting down operations. Truck 10, you copy?
10 receive. Reporting to command.
Squad 4 to Command.
Go ahead, Squad 4.
Chief, anything else we can do for you?
That's a negative. You can return to service.
4 receive, thank you. Division 1 radio.
Go ahead, Division 1.
You show this unit released by Command in service.
Receive 0621. Radio to command. Radio to command. Radio to command.
Command all units. Does anybody need a new O2 bottle? Communications, go ahead, command.
Did you need fire investigators?
That's affirmative.
Receive.
Command to truck 38.
Truck 38.
You can return to service.
Receive.
Engine 14, factory operator.
Engine 14.
You've been released by command. You can show us back to service.
In service 0628.
Command engine 23.
Go for 23.
Hey, look, can you come up, pick up one of these hose lines, then you guys get back in service?
23 copy.
Squad for the radio. Command safety.
Go ahead.
Can you advise conditions on that Bravo exposure?
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. They got a couple of hot spots up on the front porch they're going to have to deal with in a minute.
Receive.
Squad 4 radio.
Go ahead.
Squad 4's been released by Pelham Command in service.
Receive 629.
Command and safety, are we able to shut all those lines down on that? Or you say they have a few hot spots left?
Yeah, as for they got a few hot spots left.
Receive.
Yeah, 22s is taking up their lines from truck 1 right now.
Receive. Command all units and confirming, does anybody need any O2?
23's good on now.
Receive. Air 7, you can return to service.
Air 7, it's going to be a minute.
Truck 10, Atlanta.
Truck 10, go ahead.
We've been released by command. You can show us in service.
In service 0632.
Truck 38 ready. You can show us back in service.
Receive 0634.
Truck 1 command.
Go ahead, Truck 1.
Truck 1, Engine 1 hit all the hot spots on the Bravo Charlie interior, making our way around to the alpha side to the front porch now to hit those.
Receive.
You can show Engine 1, Truck 1 out of the building, par 6.
Radio engine 7 is clear. Pelham command.
Pelham engine 7 clear 0647.
Truck 1 command.
Go ahead, command.
Truck 1, Engine 1 is going to be leaving the scene to go swap crews.
Receive.
Train 3 radio.
Tower 3, go ahead.
We've been released by command. We're in service.
0653.
8740 Atlanta. Fire investigators are on the scene.
Receive 8740 0654 hours.
Agent 22 command. 22 return to station swap out crews.
Receive.
Engine 1, same traffic command.
Command, receive.
Engine 23 radio.
Go ahead.
Radio, we've been released by Pelham command. Show us in service.
Receive in service 0658.
Radio, Flare 7.
Go ahead.
Released by command in service.
Receive 0707.
Battalion 2 to radio. We'll be leaving the scene with Truck 16. You can return Battalion 2 to service.
Receive 0713 hours.